Understood the drill? You guys understood the drill. So, okay, we're going to go through the basics for those guys who have forgotten, at least. Okay, people. So, hey, new magnets. Okay. What I've always said, people, is that when you are playing, say this is a 3-3-1 formation. It is a 3-3-1 formation. Aye. Who set this up?
Sorry.
Who has set this up?
Sorry.
PDFA style, FIFA style.
Sorry, sir.
Jesus, Stan. Okay, so 3-3-1 attacking. As you can see, both teams are playing 3-3-1 attacking. Why do we say 3-3-1 attacking? Quickly. Who
Only
knows?
one cent. So one cent.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
None of the teams are compact. Pretty simple. This team has the ball. What happens, guys? We come inside. We've done this training before, especially for the new guys. This is just a recap. I want to get your faces. This is just a recap. Correct? As they move the ball across, if they move to the right, we move across like this. And this is defending in our own half. As they move the ball across, we move across, regardless of if they come up. If they come up, then we have players to mark. And we have done work on this, guys. They have got players to mark, regardless. Remember, guys, what happens here is, say this player is already inside, and they quickly switch the ball or they give a long ball across. If the ball's coming across this guy will first go not to tackle him, but to put him under pressure so that he can make a mistake so that you can win the ball. You're not going out there to win the ball. You're going out there to put him under pressure so that he makes a mistake or he passes the ball back. This fellow will go on here and then everyone's got someone to mark. Correct? That's how we move across. It has to be done super fast. Let's just say this team now is attacking. Okay, what do you think this team is doing now, guys? The green team. What do you think the green team is doing now? Pressing in their half, even though they don't have the ball. This is how you press. If you notice that this fellow and the goalkeeper have come up to block any through balls. You might think this guy is free, but this guy is always paying attention to this fellow here. He'll come on him. If the ball goes through, the goalkeeper will come up. This is the risk you're going to take by pressing in their half. The whole point here, when you are pressing in their half, are we spread out? No. No, we're still compact. We still move around in such a way that we are compact and we're trying to win the ball out. That's basically a recap of everything. What you're supposed to do, spread out when you have position and be compact. People, it's more difficult because the central player always has to focus on where his teammates are. Correct? Always focus on where his teammates are, as well as the positioning of everyone else as well. So my thing here is, if his teammates do the job for him and look after their own position, everyone can look after their own position as well. You don't need to sit focusing on how the entire team is playing. That central defender or the central midfielder. Okay, so finally, guys, as a left back should always know where the central defender is and where the right central midfielder is. The central midfielder is and where the left midfielder is. So these are the links. The links I've told you about, guys, and I've written about as well. These are the links. The players closest to you. Those are your links. You should always know that where they are and what they're doing. If this fellow is not in the right position and the left back should tell the central defender, hey, come into your proper position. In which case, this guy will tell the right central defender, right back, come into the proper position. Communication is key, guys. When everyone communicates with each other, the game just becomes easier to play. So the basic thing, guys, is now what we know is when we are attacking, we have to go wide. When we are defending, we have to come compact. Nothing changes with the 4-2-1 formation, people. If you are playing 4-2-1, it's just that these players have sort of a smaller area to cover, other than if you become a 3-3-1 formation. See, larger area to cover. 4-1, While defending, it just becomes a smaller area. While these two central midfielders have a bit larger to go to. Yes? And the striker can be used as an emergency just to cover and protect. It's simple, guys, but you're still going to be compact. And move around compact, attack, you spread out and play. That's the basic. We should not go over this again, guys. This is the KFANDRA basics. Any new player coming in should know this. Even if I don't take a tactical discussion, the teammate should tell him this is how it is. That is the basic fundamentals. Everyone should know what they're doing. Fundamentals. Automatically. Okay, so finally, I think I've said finally again. Say this team is attacking and they lose possession. And they lose possession. Our central defender gets the ball here in a 4-2-1. Okay, central defender. What happens generally is that everyone starts looking, oh no, chalo, attack. But the whole point here is we have to first see whether we can attack. Is there a chance for a through ball? Can you give a through ball first time? Otherwise, the movement should be thus. If this guy wins the ball, this guy should be moving out. This guy should be moving back and this guy should be moving to the right. Why? This fellow should be moving around here. This fellow should be moving around here. Why? Tell me why. Thank you. They're creating spaces. What generally happens here is if this central defender wins the ball, this fellow will ask for the ball standing here. This fellow will ask the ball standing here. This fellow will ask the ball standing here. Little knowing that you're all compact. You are defending compact, and because you're already in a compact position, it gets easy for the opposition to press you down and win the ball back. You understood? So the moment you win the ball, it's up to everyone to get into attacking mode, to spread out and make it more difficult for the opposition to win the ball and basically make it easier for our guys to keep possession. That's the basic. Understood, people? Any questions? Basic fundamentals which we're going to live by on. Blueprints I'm going to be sending today. Okay, so these are the basic fundamentals everyone should know, whatever formation it is. Why I'm saying this is because at KFANDRA, everyone should be able to play in every position. I've set yourselves up so that you can play in certain positions. Some players are put in all positions. The thing is, everyone should be able to play in every position. And therefore, you're supposed to slot in whenever someone might get sent off. You have to slot in any position. Yes? Any questions?